Namaste. Oh, I look like a hag. Okay. Yeah, just in my car, getting ready to get home, but I wanted to decompress for a little bit with some Palo Santo. And this says Marsha on it, but I wanted to write Marsha, 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 because that's what I used to call Christine, because she was like Marsha Brady. And anyhow, I was like Cindy Brady. But this has purple hearts on it, and I'm gonna light it for her, because that's all I can do. Okay. How's everybody doing? Yeah, so I worked at the school that I could drive myself to. I kind of asked God for that, so that, because the school that is pretty good, my new favorite school, even though when I walked into this school, so many kids that are in 4th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, they all remember me because I've been working for 10 years. I forgot about that. Well, since 2016. So I know them since, 2 loads of kids. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch Mystic Brady as she sets herself on fire. Okay, so peace and healing, rest in peace, rest in sweet peace. So that was good, like the older kids coming up to me, hugging me, knowing my name. Whereas like the school that is kind of a fancy school, it's an IGC school, Devin has to drive me there because I can't, first of all, I can't see in the early morning, and it's far, and I'm like really lame with directions, so I can't figure it out how to get there. So he takes me there and picks me up. But I always tell him, it's something for you to do. It keeps you busy and out of the chair. The old lazy chair. But, I liked when I used to come out of the 2 schools that were close that I would drive myself. Actually, 3 schools I would drive myself to. But one of them is kind of far away, and I just have like a thing where it's not worth it to me. Yeah, but I would sit with my Diet Coke, drink it if you got it, and just like decompress, and I would do a card or something. I don't feel in the mood to doing cards, so sorry about that. I will, I guess, when I feel better. But anyhow, I just thought it was good to decompress in my car, light a little Palo for Christine, and I usually feel better when I have a Palo going. 1 second. Oop. See, because I have the air on, so it's throwing it off. And of course, my neighbors probably think I'm doing drugs in the car. Yeah, so it was a bad day because of the crying. Not just my crying, but the kids. And, always when you feel like you made a kid cry, I blame myself. But then I found out from the other teacher, I actually had to take one of the kids and ask at the end of the day and ask the teacher across the way if she could stay in there for a little while. And I usually never do that. It's like, a thing where I'm old school, where I feel like I gotta keep you, and I'm also from New York. They stop letting you do that. Like, send the kid to the other class. You can't send them in the hallway in New York. But here, You can't send them in the hallway unless they're other schools, the IGC school, they go in the hallway all the time. But if they're having a behavior problem, you're allowed to send them to another teacher. And so the lady was nice to me, and she told me she was terrible for me. She was rolling all over the floor, and she was screaming and yelling, and she goes, but that's how she is. She goes, don't think that you made her cry. I was, oh, thank you, because there was other people crying too, besides me. And she said to me, no, she does this every day because she wants to try to go home. So right away, she wanted to go to the nurse. She has an ear infection. And I knew, I tried to keep her in the classroom as long as I could. But I'm telling you, every 3 minutes, she came to my desk. So then I would, have to yell in general, like, just not yell, but like raise my voice and say, everybody has to stay in their seat. Do not come up to the desk. I will come to you if I'm going to check your work. Then she wouldn't do any work, So these kids, even though they're in kindergarten, they had like 4 worksheets to do. They have to go on the computer, their laptop, and she totally refused to like push any buttons and go on it. Usually they like to go on their iPad, but she wouldn't do it because she wanted to try to get out of the class, And so then what she does is she has a little bit of an accident so that she thinks her father's going to pick her up. She can go home. Well, her father just brings new clothes. And I heard this goes on like every day or every other day. So it was just a hot mess. Then a couple other kids started crying. And it was so loud. It was like my head felt like it was going to shatter. So I took my Excedrin, we had lunchtime was 10 o'clock in the morning, but that's okay. So I took the Excedrin, and I was like, let me stave off the full-blown migraine that I have, like, on a daily, So, yeah, I'm not really talking about much. I'm just hanging out. That makes me feel better. And thank you for hanging out with me. It's sometimes it doesn't take. Let me just do one more burn. This is 8 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to go over 10 minutes because I have to go home, feed the dogs, and see what's going on with Devin. Oh, that's a good one. I know the people think that I'm smoking pot in my car, but I'm not. Can't anybody just like pull over and do some Palo Santo with Purple Hearts? I hope so. Anyway, I hope your Monday went better. It's a manic Monday. It's another manic Monday. Okay. So again, I thank everybody for their prayers, and I love everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. And I did not forget about Taurus's reading. I haven't not started. So of course it's probably almost Gemini season. No, we're in the midst of Taurus still. So happy birthday, Taurus. I like to write up my pages, to get it, but with everything going on, it's been hard. But I won't forget about you when I do cards again or videos for it. I definitely will start with Taurus, and then I'll do Gemini as well. But it's not Gemini season, so back off, Gemini. Okay? No, I love you, Gemini, but Taurus, it's your birthday, so it's important that we celebrate. Okay, love you guys. It's 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully. Namaste.